It's time.
I've been thinking for the past 3 hours what I wanted to open up with, what I wanted to say for my first line in the finale. And I hope you can all appreciate that I got nothing. This is the best that I've got.
I'm just. I can't believe we might actually finish today if we have good pacing.
Maybe. Oh
Bone.
shit.
What a way to open the stream. Thank you, Wise. That bone emote just fell off the screen. Oh, I've got so much excitement, I don't know what to do with it.
Oh, it's definitely not quite hit me yet that we're like actually ending this.
Alright, Wise. I accept those terms. I'm gonna hype myself up a little more. Because we got to fight Salter next. Oh my god.
We do. Maybe this time we can beat her and live.
Sparks Laner High was so good. Oh, you've been listening to Emiya? Oh, I can't wait till we hear Emiya tonight. I'm not sure what scene it's gonna be, but I know it's gonna play. Oh yeah, yeah. You showed me that, right?
I think I didn't show you that. I know that for certain. I think I played it for you.
Yeah, you played it for me.
But I definitely didn't show it to you because like almost every other fucking image I could find for it. The thumbnail and the image on screen was 9-bullet revolver.
Is that like the definitive Emiya scene? Hey, Deep Fried.
Eh. I mean, I'll always think of like either The Answer or Shiro v Gilgamesh, but
I always think of the answer. Zokin is fucking dead, guys. He's not coming back.
totally. Very dead.
Stop it. Oh, this is one of my favorite Shiro CGs. And this one. And this one.
Yep.
And this one. And this one. And this one.
And this one.
And this one. And this one. The death of that fucker. Shadow. I hope
And
Really is
this one.
okay.
Well, she's staying home.
I'm gonna cry so much tonight. Vampire. Oh yeah, I realized if you like play them, go through them really fast, some of them look animated. And it's hyping me up for seeing the anime.
Yeah. Oh, it does give me a slight headache, though.
Yeah, if you do it too much. Oh, that's what we stopped on. Sunnier days. Oh my god, yeah, that shot of Shiro when Unlimited Blade works with his eyes closed. So good.
Yep. Hey,
Hey, Fat Mac. Hey, Asuka.
Hey.
Oh, today. We might actually finish. I have no
Nice,
idea how
nice.
long we're gonna go. At least 6 hours, right?
At least 6 hours, and if we haven't reached a certain point by 6 hours, we cut the stream there and we start the next day. Finish there.
Alright. We might do
Unless
it in
we're
like one.
unless after 6 hours we're like 5 minutes away from the point where something like
There's a
it's
threshold.
gray areas, thresholds. Yes.
Reality Marvel.
And you've got the sensor at the ready, correct?
I do. Oh, I'm nervous for what that's gonna show up in.
Well, you're gonna have to find out.
It's definitely going over Kire. Just like it was when you sent it to me for placement on Discord.
Yeah. Uh,
All Shiro moments are good moments. Except
Yeah.
for if you in the
Like,
Fate
okay.
outfit.
So I've realized kind of why why I don't like the answer more than I do, because by all logical reasons, the answer should be my favorite scene, considering every reason that I like it. And I've realized that it's because I watched the anime first. Like, I did research on TV tropes first, of course, because I'm TV trope secondary. But I watched the anime, and that, like, the answer is a little more muddled there, and I only got the full message of the answer in the Shiro versus Gilgamesh fight. Like, where part of the themes are restated. There's nothing that says a fate can't surpass the real thing.
Such a good line. Oh, I could never have imagined how much I'd fall in love with Fate Stay Night.
I could.
Like, I liked it, like,
specifically.
I generally liked it during the Fate route. I fell in love with it at UVW, and I fucking love Heaven's Feel too. Like, I'm just gonna be stuck in the Nasuverse now. There's no escape.
So, on a scale from 1 being the lowest and Fate Stay Night being the highest, where would you rate Fate Stay Night?
Fate Stay Night, of course. Oh my god, and I'm so excited to see it animated. A little nervous since you're starting with Teen Stay Night, but...
Which, we have now sourced.
For watching the dub. Saber! It's what it deserves, right. Okay? Oh no, I'll get back into it with Zero and UVW and then the Heaven's Feel movies.
Are you sure you won't get back into it just by thinking about the visual novel again and getting sucked back into it for hours and hours and hours?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, what the anime misses, I'll just fill in with stuff from the visual novel.
Yeah.
Like, Dean has some good music, but it's not used well.
Oh, it's gonna be so interesting going back into Zero. 'Cause, like... I've said this so many times. I did not watch Zero when I was critically thinking about media. I didn't watch any of it when I was critically thinking about media. This reread through has been, like, a lot. and I'm excited to get to Zero because my vague memories about it lead me to some thoughts, but I don't know how accurate those thoughts are.
I'm excited to get some thoughts on it. Oh, like I almost started with Dean's Day Night, so I'm gonna see what my Fate experience would have been like. I was just like,
Yeah.
hey, which Fate anime's first? Oh, animated in 2006. All right, this sounds like the starting point.
Yeah, like yeah, fucking definitely. Like I'm always going to have a little ping in the back of my head about the fact that yeah, like people who start with Zero are like, oh, it's a battle between epic mage wizards and they kill each other coldly. And then here it's just like, oh yeah, hey, maybe coldly killing each other is like bad or something.
Yeah, the
Hey, you know,
different types of shoes. Hey, and you. Hey, everyone. I'll definitely develop some thoughts on Dean while watching it, for sure. All I've seen from Dean, we watched the UBW movie. I'm so rushed.
yeah. Well, that's just bad. But
Hey, I'm just gonna start taking people into spirit form now. It's okay. It'll also be my headcanon that in that movie, Herc actually transported Elia's castle in spirit form.
of course, of course. In that
Yeah,
movie's exclusive universe timeline.
that's the one where my prediction of
Yeah.
Sparks Liner High was predictable. Oh my god. Gonna
Yes.
finish Heaven's
It
Feel.
is getting about to the end starting time.
To the underground cave. Well,
Last day.
oh god, it's hitting me again that we're gonna finish. Oh my god. Hold on, let me bring the cry counter up. I'm gonna need it. Heaven's Feel cry count. Oh yeah, we left it at 69.
Right.
Alright, we've seen what happens if we don't bring Ryder.
We left it at 69, but this time we're gonna finish.
Yeah.
Alright, enough of that.
Is this the last use? Who knows? But yeah, let's go. Let's finish Fate Stay Night.
Let's go.
Let's finish Fate Stay Night. Oh my god. Alright, I'm ready. Let's go. There's no reception. The Ryudu temple hides in the dark, emitting alien powers like a crouching giant. There must be wind blowing far above me. If I strain my ears, I can hear it howling.
階段の上に力を感じ
Mighty
ます。
wind.
境内の裏手にある池に何らかの場が作られているようですが。
I feel a power from atop the stairs. It seems something is being created in the pond behind the compound.
いいえ、
Hey,
そんな
worm.
ものはないわ。上で作られてる場は表向きのただ聖杯を欲しがるマスター用のもんよ。聖杯戦争の大元に行こうって言うんなら上じゃなくて下に行かないとね。
That's where we went all the other routes, but this time we're going into the cave again. No, we don't have any business there. The gate above must be the ostensible gate for masters that want the Holy Grail. If we want the Great Holy Grail, we have to go down instead of up. Tosaka walks away from the stairs and into the forest.
ライダー、大丈夫か？竜道寺は結界が張ってあるんだろ？サーバントは正門からしか山に入れないって聞いたけど。
Are you alright? Ah, wow, fuck! Alright. Perfect. First line of the finale, throat catch. Let's do this. Are you alright,
Indeed.
Ryder? There's a boundary field around the Ryudo Temple, right? I heard servants can only go in from the front gate.
多少の重圧はありますが、耐えられるレベルです。
I feel some strain, but this is tolerable.
それに、中に入りさえすれば、この土地はサーバントにとって最適な霊脈です。大気に満ちたマナを吸い上げれば、回復はたやすい。
This area contains the most suitable ley line in the land. Once we get inside, I can recover by drawing mana from the air.
そうか。辛いだろうが、少しの間我慢してくれ。
I see. It must be tough, but please bear with us for a bit.
Yeah, the front gate is unguarded because Assassin is dead. We push our way through the tree branches. I keep forgetting there's actually a sound for that. There's not even an animal trail over the mountain, so we even have to climb down rock walls.
イリアの話じゃこの辺りなんだけど。シロ、入り口らしきもの見当たらない？
It should be around here according to Elia. Do you see anything like an entrance, Shiro?
らしきものってなんだよ。
What do you mean, like?
岩
Fake
肌に人が
rocks.
入れそうな亀裂があるとか、あからさまに怪しい社とかよ。一応入り口なんだから、まさか落とし穴ってわけでもないでしょ？
Like a crack in a rock that we can slip through. Or a suspicious-looking shrine. It's an entrance, so I don't think it'd just be a pit.
むちゃ言うな。星が出てるからって夜の森で周りが見通せるかって。
Don't be ridiculous. The stars are out, but I can't see anything in a forest at night.
Oh. I can. We must be behind the temple because I see many dead trees. There's no sign of human influence. There's nothing here but dead trees and a small stream.
Small stream?
It's a good stream, though. Also, today's stream is going to be anything but small. It's going to be like 7 hours. Minimum. Hold on. That means the water's coming from somewhere.
ライダー、あの小川の先、岩が固まってるよな。
Ryder, there's a bunch of rocks above the stream, right?
真っ暗でよく見えないけど、あれ、もしかして横穴になってないか？
It's too dark for me to see. But is that a cave?
シロ、振り向かないように。
Please do not turn around, Shira. I hear a small metallic sound. Ryder must have taken off her
あり
restraint.
ますね。天然の洞穴ですが、人間が入れないこともない。
Rock vision.
ここからでは1メートルほどで行き止まっているように見えますが、魔術による偽装が感じられます。
Yes, it's a natural cave, but you should be able to fit through. It looks like the path ends in about a meter, but I sense a magical camouflage.
そっか、助かる。
お
トサが、それらしいものあったみたいだ。
Yeah, no worries if you can't stay till the end.
Yeah. I see. Thanks. Tosaka! I guess there is something like it.
She can turn things into rocks, and she can sense what rocks are real and what rocks are fake. We pick our way down to the stream. It's more like a spring flowing out from the rocks. The stones are piled atop one another where it starts. There's a crack big enough for one person to fit through. It's like a snow hut made from rocks. You can see that a huge boulder is blocking the entrance, so nobody would even try to go in.
当たり。この岩簡単にすり抜けるわ。
This is it. You can pass through the rock. Tosaka walks into the darkness without turning around.
先にどうぞ。後ろは私が守ります。
Please go ahead. I shall protect your back. I nod and enter the darkness. The sound of scraping on a hard surface. I progress down the wet rock using my hands. The ground slopes steeply downward. The weight of the darkness is stifling. Unless I keep my back to the ground as I move, I might fall into the endless dark. I lay flat on my back as I slowly descend. It's dark, and I can't tell how far down this path goes. My breathing echoes in my ears.
シロ、今のうちに聞いておく。
Shiro, I'm going to ask you now. Then, Tosaka, the one leading the way, suddenly speaks up.
いいけど、なんだ
What?
宝石剣、なんで作ってくれたの？
The gem sword. Why did you make it for me? She sounds blunt, as if she's just asking to kill time while we're descending.
なんでって、なんでさ。
Why ask?
だから、私はさくらを殺すって言ってるのよ。
I've told you I'm planning to kill Sakura.
そんな私に武器を預けていいのかってこと。
Can you really give me a weapon, knowing that? I nod in agreement. Well, Tosaka certainly has a point.
よくない。よくないけど、遠坂がいないと桜は助けられない。桜を助けたいんなら、一人より二人の方が確実だろ。
I'm not okay with that. But I can't save Sakura without you. And it's better to have two people instead of one.
それに、剣を投影するのは約束だった。
And projecting the sword was a promise.
俺は遠坂との約束を果たせなかった。だから、もう一つの約束だけはきちんと守りたかったんだ。
I couldn't keep one of my promises with you. So I wanted to keep the other.
It happened a long time ago. I asked for Tosaka's help after I lost Saber. Tosaka responded to my call for help, and I made a promise with her. To let her win. I promised to make her the victor. I can't keep that promise anymore. So I have to keep the other promise with her. For the girl I used to admire. For Tosaka Rin, who believed in something who had nothing. Who believed in someone who had nothing at the time.
そう。律儀ね。あなた
Feels. I see. You're pretty faithful.
なあ、遠坂ほどじゃない。
Hey, Antimatter.
Hey, Antimatter.
Yeah. Much as you.
I already cried to this last week, damn it. Silence returns to the darkness. The conversation ends. We continue our descent without looking at each other. A long path that seems to lead to hell. The path spirals downward, and just as I'm thinking we're over 100 meters underground, the dark cave changes completely, welcoming us. The path that could only accommodate one person widens up and leads on. There's no need for light. The cave is lit by a dim green glow, probably some kind of luminous moss. The path is saturated with life force. It feels too lively. An air of birth, filled with vigor and the joy of life. An immense amount of odd, and mana so strong that it's almost visible. Yeah, odd is only inside living things. Which leads me to believe this cave is alive. Did I ever add that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, beat me to it.
These are the last theories, guys. Cave is alive. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. He's finally gone.
One half I'm happy about, the other half I'm neutral at best.
Yep. An immense amount of odd. Oh, wait, I already read that. It makes me want to vomit. The warmth of life should be dazzling, but instead it's something rotten, making me want to look away. I have no words to say to her. This is a land of death. Talking to each other to soften the tension would only cost us our lives.
行くわよ。ここからは自分の命を優先して。
Oh, wait. I did already put it down.
Oh. Well, we
did
gotta
already
keep it
put
there.
it down. Yep, I gotta keep it there. It's
We
gonna
have
be
to
there forever
remember
now.
this.
Yeah, no, the tension has got me absolutely hooked right now. Let's go. From now on, look out for your own safety first. Tosaka heads down the path to the source of the black air. Ryder and I follow after her, concentrating on our surroundings. I see something red on the ground. It's a trace of blood. It leads to the back. Oh, wait. No, that blood couldn't have been Zoken because he was the crust worm. Which means...
Hey, Parsivus.
Hey, Parsivus. It means the priest is alive.
The priest got here. Maybe
Hold
he
on.
did something.
Oh, there we go. There he is. The priest is alive. There. Sorry, I did not set up hotkeys for this. Wide Kide. He only attends finales. Did someone come here before us? And someone wounded badly enough to leave behind a trail of blood. Like a missing heart, maybe?
Shiro.
Shiro.
すまない、すぐ行く。
Sorry, I'll be right there.
Yeah, he just
thinking about a priest.
he just shows up, dunks Sakura in the holy water, and then just leaves. Shake off that train of thought and head on. I can't be worrying about others. My consciousness fades away if I let my guard down. I'll disappear if I worry about needless things. That's right, he's still fading. I tighten my grip on the pendant, letting the pain clear my mind. I step into the green darkness. I'm just remembering Sparkslaner High now. My last 10% disappears. A warm wind hits my cheeks. At its end, the path opens into a cavern. Oh no. People. It's about as big as the school ground. It's too dark to make out the ceiling, but it must be about 10 meters high. I don't detect any signs of life. An unforgettable underground space that looks like the moonscape that I read about a long time ago. Huh? And there she is.
There
Moonbase
she
Alpha. Waits Saber, filled with absolute hostility. Moonbase Alpha cover of Disillusion when she's the only one here. I don't see Sakura, Zokin, or Assassin, or the priest who's alive. The only one blocking the way here is the girl who has turned black.
Saber.
Salter. There's no reply. Of course. Saber's duty is to eliminate any intruders. She's the gatekeeper and the executioner. Saber's the strongest servant Sakura has, so she can fight us by herself.
話し合いで通してくれるって雰囲気じゃなさそうね。
It doesn't look like we can talk her into letting us through. Tosaka lowers her stance and reaches for the gem sword she's hiding behind her back. She must intend to fight head-on. I don't know what kind of ability the sword has, and she's going to fight Saber. But that's not a good idea. We still have a countermeasure, since we know Saber's powers. We can't use our only secret weapon when Zokin and Assassin are still waiting for us. But they're not. They're dead.
Tosaka!
They're dead.
Sabers!
There it is, Orin.
くれぐれも間違いで私に剣を向けないように。あなたをここで殺してしまっては、さくらの命令に背いてしまう。
Rin, I have no reason to fight you. Please do not attack me. I will go against Sakura's orders if I kill you here. Speaking in the same quiet tones as before, Saber stops Tosaka in her tracks. We comprehend what she means right away.
どういうつもり？あなたはここの門番よね、セイバー。
What are you doing? You're keeping watch here, right?
はい。相手が何者であれ、ここを通る者は消去する。
Yes, I'm to eliminate anyone that passes by here.
それがさくらの命令です。ですが。
This is Sakura's order, but...
私は例外。さくらの方から会いたがってるってわけ？
I'm an exception, and Sakura wants to see me? Saber nods.
そう。本気なんだ、さくら。
I see. She must be serious. She mutters. After taking a deep breath, Tosaka walks over to Saber.
遠坂
Saka.
悪いわね。
Wow, that Arctic's voice cut a lot out there.
Saka. Sorry. I guess that's how it is. So I'm going ahead. Tosaka walks on without hesitation and passes by Saber. And right before she disappears,
シロ、あんたがどうなるかは知らないけど、私は信頼してるんだから、ちゃんと期待に応えてよね。
Shiro, I don't know what will happen to you, but I believe in you. So you'd better live up to my expectations.
Huh?
Wait. I can't understand if you complain to me without telling me what I should be doing.
だから、蹴りがついた後に来られて文句言われるのも迷惑だってこと。その、さくらを助けたいって言うんなら、あんまり遅くならないようにね。
I'm saying that it'll just be a pain if you come complaining after everything's over. Make sure you're not too late if you want to save Sakura. Tozaka disappears, her hair fluttering behind her. Thanks, Tosaka. Tsundere till the end. That gave me strength. In short, she told me to come help her while she keeps Sakura at bay.
それは不可能です。あなたはここで死ぬのですから、シロ。
That is impossible. You will die here, Shiro. Her hostility expands. Tosaka left, and Ryder and I are the only ones here. So she doesn't have to hold back anymore, huh?
殺すとは聞き捨てなりませんね。あなたが手にかけるのはこの道を通る者のみ。彼がこの場にとどまるのなら、あなたに襲われることはないはずですが。
I cannot overlook what you just said. You only kill those that pass through. If he merely stays here, you should not harm him.
とどまるのならばそうしよう。
I will not attack if he does not move.
だが、その男はどうあっても先に進む。私には勝てないと理解していながら、先に進むしかない。
But he will advance no matter what. He knows he cannot defeat me, but all he can do is move forward.
違いますか、ライダー。
Am I wrong, Ryder?
そう。先に仕えていたのはあなただったわね。セイバー。
I see. You served him before me, after all.
彼の性格、知っていて当然ということ。
It's natural that you would know his personality. Saber narrows her eyes. The black holy sword is in her hands. She's coming. Ryder or I. If either one of us takes a step forward, Saber will use all her power to kill us.
セイバー、どうあっても引かないんだな。
Saber. There's nothing that'll make you back down.
くどい。それが私の役割と言った。
Stop asking me that. I said this is my role. I grab the shroud. Saber shows no sign of hesitation. We're already enemies. I realized that back in the forest. So,
なら、ここでお前を消滅させる。
I see. Then I'll eliminate you here.
the fucking tension, guys. I have to accept it.
俺はさくらを助ける。そのためにお前は邪魔だ。
Why is it?
Shiro?
Oh, sorry, it's having some mic issues. I
No
got
worries.
distracted for the split second that I needed to be not. I'm going to save Sakura. You're in my way.
Saber's not my only enemy. There's still Assassin and Zoken. They're both dead. I'm more worried about that priest. I'm so much more worried about that priest. I can't be wasting my time here.
シロ、あなたは後ろに。指示通り、セイバーの相手は私がします。
Her eyes. Please stay back, Shiro. I shall fight Saber just as you instructed me. Her eyes. Removing the restraint on her mystic eyes, Ryder motions me with one hand. Oh god, the eyes probably aren't gonna work on Saber. Saber raises her sword. The hostility is already aimed at Ryder.
言うな。二人がかりでやるって言っただろう。ライダーじゃセイバーには。
Don't be stupid. I said we're both going to fight her. You...
倒せないまでも押しとどめることはできる。幸いセイバーは魔眼よけの特性を持っていません。
Oh! Also, I mean, it's inevitable, but I'm getting the feeling this might be the end for Ryder.
I can neither affirm nor deny that.
I'm gonna cry. I may not
Fun
be able to
fact.
defeat her. What?
This will be my first time going through this scene.
You're unspoiled too. Oh, you know what happens, but...
I know the outcomes.
I may not be able to defeat her, but I can keep her occupied. Fortunately, Saber does not have the ability to repel mystic eyes.
魔力で上回る彼女を石化することはできませんが、重圧をかけることはできる。全力でかかれば、2分は拮抗できるでしょう。
This is just... Oh my god. This is just putting into perspective how strong Shiro was in Sparksliner High.
Yup.
Like, he outmatched Ryder. Fucking Medusa.
It's because he could burn himself out to go slightly higher.
He basically was. My last 10% disappears. I'm gonna cry. I cannot petrify her as long as she has more magical energy, but I can pressure her. And I can match her for 2 minutes if I use all my strength. Ryder's eyes capture Saber. The mystic eyes, which petrify anyone in her sight, temporarily lower Saber's ability.
状況は私が作ります。あなたが動かず、気を逃さぬよう気を配りなさい。
I will not create the situation, or I will create the situation. Please stay there and concentrate, so you do not miss our chance.
ライダー。
Ryder.
Oh my god, it was. The first big servant battle. Saber versus Ryder.
The first real servant battle.
That ended in a death. Something tells me it's gonna
The one-
end in the same death, but maybe
That
not.
was Noble Phantasm versus Noble Phantasm.
Remember when I said, how can I get more hype than this? You're like, oh, this doesn't even rank in my top 5. And like, what? How does it not make your top 5 moments? No, like, it might make my top 10. I don't think it does.
Yup.
I don't think it makes my top 10.
But
Now,
yeah.
Sparksline are high. That definitely makes my top 10. Answer is number 1 still.
では私の命はあなたに預けますシロ
I will be going. I shall entrust you with my life, Shiro. Ryder disappears. The black cavalryman dashes at the swordsman with light speed. The attack is made so quickly that human reactions cannot even perceive it. But Saber repels it like nothing.
いいだろうまずはあなたが消えろライダー
Very well. You will disappear first, Ryder. A heavy pressure fills the cavern. A cruel smile on her face. The black swordsman starts to move. Interlude?
Interlude.
We're getting more? Okay. Her vision spreads out. Oh no, Tosaka. I'm so worried about her. The instant Tosaka Rin escapes the darkness, she forgets that she's deep underground. The impossibly high canopy and the black sun. The huge cavern isn't a cave, but a desolate land. There should be 3 kilometers across. In the distance stands a monolithic wall. This is the start and end of this war. There should be a giant crater above the cliff. Up there is a system that has been activated for 200 years. The massive rock that holds a large magical circle, the Great Holy Grail, belches black fire from its mortar-shaped center. The embryonic movements of the black shadow, the light illuminating the desert, is a wave of magical energy. According to Tosaka's records, this is what you'd call the altar of the beginning. The middle that leads to the middle. The middle that leads to the middle. The circular circuit. The world of heart. Heavens feel. We did it, guys.
Credits. Ding. Oh.
In sync with chat there. This has immeasurable magical energy, creating an alien world that lives up to its name.
あれがアンリマユ。この世すべての悪っていうのは伊達じゃないってことね。
That's Angramanyu. So the name All the World's Evils isn't just for show, huh? Rin talks lightly as she makes her way to the altar. She's worried about Shiro and Ryder, but her situation isn't too good either. The magical energy in the Great Holy Grail isn't something a human can handle. The vortex of magical energy can be called infinite. There's so much that it won't run out. Not even if all the magi in the world come here and use whatever magic they wish. It's more than anyone can use in a lifetime, and therefore can be called infinite.
不可能はないか。確かにあれはあらゆる願いを可能にする聖杯だ。
This is it. It's so weird to actually be at this point in the VN. This really feels like the end.
To actually see the real Holy Grail.
Not the fake one. Okay, but is it the real Holy Grail? Why do you care, Shonen? He's here. He has to be here. There's no way he's not here. I saw that blood. It's the wound of someone who had their heart crushed.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
Nothing is impossible, huh? That Holy Grail really can make any wish come true.
Now, here's the question for you, though.
Yeah?
Are you willing to stake taking a shot of black velvet on it?
I
if
will.
we get to the credits without him. All right.
I will. I will stake a shot of black velvet. I already have one to do because of the menu.
Yep.
Your determination
And
almost
if you
breaks.
win, I'll take a shot.
You have to take one. Yep. Your determination almost breaks, faced with the numbing premonition of death. Keeping her spirits up with the idle talk, she walks on. The one she's watching out for are Assassin and Mato Zoken. Nope. They're dead. They're both dead. Mato Sakura isn't a threat. She has lost her mind, and Rin sees no danger from her. Rin, no. She's just Zogen's puppet, after all. No, she's not. Rin's greatest enemy is Mato Zogen, and he's dead. The fight against Mato Sakura isn't important.
おかしい。これじゃ
Oh,
祭壇
Rin.
についちゃうんだけど、私。
Strange. I can make it to the altar. Zoken shouldn't allow an intruder to trespass this far. Come on, Rin, you're smarter than this. If he's planning to attack her, it'll be on the way to the altar. But it's not happening, and Rin's about to reach her destination. She thinks, why is there no interference from Zoken? Why can't she feel his or Assassin's presence? Kire is alive. That's my prediction.
Well, pretty sure that's already on the list.
It is. You know what? This is wishful thinking, but Rin will live. I need her to live. I need her to
Alright.
live. Oh no, I just doomed her. Fuck. It's okay, I don't believe it at all, okay?
What does it do if you rapidly vacillate between belief and non-belief?
I don't know. James, stop it.
Tosaka
That's not
rip.
funny. That's
Uh-huh.
not funny.
So Sorry, I just hear him laughing in the background. So you made a guess. Now she makes a guess.
Yep. I'll make one more guess. Shira will also live somehow. No.
James is some kind of stream. My brother, who's currently about 15 feet away from me through some walls.
Alright. She makes the guess. Yep. She denies the possibility, but easily accepts it. No. She's forced to accept it. Because
嬉しいわ姉さん。逃げずに来てくれたんですね。
I'm glad, my son. You came here instead of running away. Her guess turns out to be true.
Oh, here it is. New track.
What's this track? What's this track called? It's a Church on the Hill remix? What? It's a Church on the Hill remix!
And here is all the evils of the world.
That's what it's called?
And this is why it's so important that Church on the Hill needs to sound fake.
God. All the evils of the world! This is what you with the real
All
organ?
evils.
Oh my god. It's the theme of Angra Mainyu. I was right. Oh my god. All the evils of the world. I need this song. I need it now.
You can get it after the stream. Now let's read.
Okay, fine.
We have music at home. Meanwhile, the music at home, Church on the Hill plays.
She looks up. On top of the cliff, with a black sun behind her, Mako Sakura welcomes her older sister. Rin retreats a little, overwhelmed by the pressure. The girl has been transfigured further than Rin expected. Angra Mainyu is a servant without form. It's only a shadow that takes form using people's wishes. Therefore, its powers depend on its master.
Oh, I was wrong. Still works
Ma-
in this case, though. Sorry.
Mato Sakura is now Angra Mainyu. All the evils of this world. The function to emit the curse is the girl called Mato Sakura.
参った。綺麗がいたら神の代行者とか言うんだろうな。
Oh, come on! Every time, damn it! She would know. She would know. Should I wait?
Wait, the deal was if we get to the credits.
Okay. Crap. If Kide were here, I'd bet he called a messenger from God. Rin looks up at Sakura, who's turned into a bottomless well of magical energy, and releases her gem sword. The third dress. But is it something that can match the being above her? There are two functions for weapons that support magical and ceremonial equipment that assist in rituals. One function is to amplify. It's a backup, increasing and supplementing one's magical energy, and strengthening the spell itself. It's fucking so. These items are considered orthodox support equipment, and Magi carry at least one. Rin's jewels are classified in this group. Another is a limited function. It's a special magical item where the weapon itself becomes magic. It's activated using the magical energy of the Magus and performs a predetermined divine mystery. Is this the final Rin's position? Its greatest advantage is that it enables the Magus to use magic she's not capable of ordinarily. It only has one application, and thus lacks versatility. But for that reason, its power is immense. A lance that will always pierce the heart. A bridle that enslaves holy beasts. A dagger that cancels any magical effect. Noble phantasms of servants are usually classified in this group. So, which is the gem sword? Is it support equipment that gives magical energy to the user? Or is it a limited weapon that defeats the enemy with its unique ability? What? No matter which it may be, nothing should be able to match Mato Sakura. The difference in their magical energy is too vast. No matter what kind of a magic it may be, Mato Sakura should be able to drive it back in one breath.
どうしました姉さん、そんなに怯えて。今さら臆病風に吹かれたなんて言わないでくださいね。
What's wrong? Why are you trembling, Nei-san? Don't tell me you've suddenly lost your nerve.
言うじゃない。そういうあんたこそいつもそばにいる保護者はどうしたのよ。弱虫なんだからすぐ近くにいてもらわないと困るんじゃない？
Well said. Where's your guardian? You're a coward, so doesn't it bother you that he's not at your side? The air freezes. Hostile tension mixes into the warm air in the cavern. The black girl bites her lip and sighs.
おじいさまなら
Fucking blur.
邪魔でしたからアサシンと一緒に潰したんです。
Grandfather's gone. He was a bother, so I crushed him along with Assassin. She smiles gracefully. Thank you, Sakura. She doesn't need to ask. Mato Zokin was killed by Mato Sakura. It's natural that he isn't showing himself. The old Magus was eaten by his own pet dog.
なるほど。完全に自由になったわけね。
Old that
良
fucker.
くも悪くも、ゾウケンは今まであんたを
Old
縛っ
dead
て
that
いた
guy.
支配者だった。
Old dead that guy, yes. I see. So you're completely free. Zokin bound you in a good way and a bad way.
その抑圧を自分の手で始末して、もう怖いものはないってわけ。
You don't have anything to fear now that you've killed him.
いいえ、それがまだなんですよ、姉さん。
quite. Not yet, Nei-san.
おじい様を消したくらいじゃダメなんです。こんなに強くなって何だってできるようになったの。私はまだ囚われている。
Killing my grandfather isn't enough. If I'm this strong, and I can do anything, but I'm still bound.
もう姉さんなんて取るに足りない存在なのに、姉さん私の中から消えてくる。姉さん私の中で今も懲りずに私をいじめ続けている。
Jeez. Nei-san, you're so insignificant, but you won't disappear from within me. You still torment me in my mind.
あなたがいる限り私は自由になんてなれません。
So, as long as you live, I can't be free. Her voice is light sing-song, but the words are heavy as slime. The contradiction proves her madness. The hostility in the cavern is a rhapsody of superiority and awe.
その割にはご機嫌じゃない。造形を殺してアサシンも殺して、その分じゃキリアもあんたに殺されたと見るべきね。
Oh? But you seem happy in spite of that. You killed Zokin, an assassin, so I should assume you killed Kirei as well.
あれだけ嫌がってたのに大した手際だわ。人殺しにはもう慣れたの？
It does say assume, though. What a performance for someone who hated killing. Are you getting used to murder now?
ええ。だって人を潰すのも飲み込むのも変わらないもの。
Yes, crushing people and eating them are no different.
人間は遊んでいないと毎日がつまらなくて意味がないし、飲まないと乾いて苦しいでしょ。
For people, it's boring and meaningless if you don't have fun. And it's painful if you don't eat, right?
ほら、だから同じ。姉さんと変わらない。私は当たり前のようにみんながしていることをするだけです。
It's just the same. I'm the same as you. I'm just doing what everyone else is doing.
ちょっと、今のへりくつ、本気で言ってる？
Wait, do you really mean that twisted logic?
へりくつなんかじゃありません。私は間違ってない。
It's not twisted logic. I'm not wrong.
違ったのは強くなったからです。強くなったから今までとあり方が変わってしまっただけ。
It's different because I've gotten strong. I'm strong, so I'm different now.
私は強くなりました。強くなれば何をしても許されるんじゃないんですか？
I'm strong. Everything's forgiven if you're strong.
強くなれば誰にも負けなければ今までのことだって許される。私が私じゃなくなれば今までしてきたことも全部当たり前の仕方のないことだって言えるはずです。
Yes, if I'm strong, then no one can beat me. Everything I've done will be forgiven. If I'm not myself, everything I've done couldn't be helped. A scream of rage. It's the complaint of a petulant child who can't escape unless she believes in it.
わかりましたか、姉さん。私はそういうものになるんです。だから誰だって殺せます。そんなの私にとっては当たり前のことなんだから。
Do you understand, Nei-san? That's what I'm going to become. That's why I can kill anyone. It's natural for me.
そう。で、目につくものなら片っ端から八つ当たりするわけか。けどシロはどうなの？あいつは今でもあんたを助けられると信じてる。それでも関係なく、あんたはあいつをやっちゃう気？
See, So you're going to take it out on everything you see? But what about Shiro? He still believes he can save you. Are you going to kill him too? The girl stiffens. Rin's question is her last obstacle. Her excitement cools down. Thinking about him, she regains her sanity. A serene smile crosses her face.
それは先輩だって例外じゃないわ。
Yes, Senpai's no exception.
私が殺してしまいたいのはあの人だけなんです姉さん。
No, he's the only one I want to kill, Nei-san.
私
Yes. I quickly.
先輩も飲み込んでしまいたい。
Want to swallow Senpai too. Mato Sakura's reply shows that she's beyond help. Rin grips the gem sword and gauges the distance between them.
何がアンリマイと差し違えるよ。
What about taking Angramanyu with you?
バカな子だと思ってたけど、ここまでバカとは思わなかったわ。完全に取り込まれて、とっくに人間やめてたのね。
I knew you were stupid, but I didn't think you were this stupid. You let yourself be swallowed, and you've already stopped being human. A voice filled with clear hostility. As the supervisor of this land, Tosaka Rin acknowledges her own sister as evil.
強がりですね。素直になってください姉さん。
You're bluffing. Please be honest with yourself, Nei-san.
こんな強い力を見せられて、本当は羨ましがってるんでしょ。嫉妬してるんでしょ。だからわざわざ叶わないって知りながら私を殺しに来たんです。
You're envious of this great power, right? You're jealous, right? That's why you came to kill me even though you can't.
そう。この子を私から取り上げて、また自分だけで幸せになる気なんだ。
Yes, you're going to take him away from me so you can keep the happiness to yourself. What? What? What is that? The shadow stands up. A magic of absorption. A bundle of magical energy that matches the servant's noble phantasm. Not one, but many rise up to attack.
若様、これは私の力です。姉さんにあげるものは後悔と絶望だけ。
I won't give it to you. This is my power. All I'm going to give you is regret and despair.
それをゆっくりと教えてあげます。
I'll slowly show you what I mean. There are 4 figures. They reach out for the small person beneath them like giants protecting the girl.
力の差を見せてあげますね。姉さん、
I'll show you the difference in our powers, Nei-san.
今度は誰も助けに来ない。湖に落ちた虫みたいに、この私に溺れなさい。
Nobody's going to come help you this time. You can drown in me like a bug in a lake. The towering shadows attack her. A titanic power that can neither be blocked nor dodged. Swallows Tosaka Rin.
And if we can... oh god, my throat. If we can take a very tiny break here, because this is the last place not that I know the specifics of timings, but I get the feeling this is the last place that we can break before it's just non-stop.
Okay.
And I've been drinking water.
Alright, yeah, no problem.
So, yes. Sorry, I will be right back.
Yep, no worries. Guess we were bringing back for our breaks. It'll just mute us, and yeah, we'll be back. Probably around in 3 minutes. I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes. Hey, we're back. But
Hey.
we're just, since this is 3 to 5 minutes, we're just gonna talk for a bit.
For just a tiny bit.
Yep. Oh my god. My hands are shaking right now, okay? Oh my god. All the evils of the world. No, I didn't. Oh my god, it does?
Yup. Yeah.
It does? What else does the intro
Yeah.
spoil?
I think that was the latest thing. But I don't know. We can watch it after either tonight or tomorrow.
Depending on our pace. How are we doing on pace, by the way?
Pretty good.
Wait, we're
I
not safe yet? Oh, it shows Kirei coming back, doesn't it? Because he's gonna come back.
Yeah, fuck the
doesn't-
UFO openings are insane. With how
Wait,
much
the
they
UFO
spoil.
Oh, the UFO VN openings, right?
Yeah, the Vita.
Oh yeah, I just realized, the UVW anime is gonna have an opening.
It ran
Are
for
they any-
2 pours.
Aren't they any good?
Yes.
Probably not the solution good, but still good. Oh, the anime is gonna be fun.
Alright. It
It's a
will
shame
be.
we're starting with Dean. Alright, wide Kide, go
Yeah,
away for
like-
now.
Evidently, like, let's not overestimate how bad Dean's going to be, because it's not going to be as bad as that movie.
Yeah. The only exposure I've had to Dean is the movie.
Yeah.
Where Archer just takes Rin into spirit form. Because suddenly
Yeah.
that's something they can do.
And Gil takes the Motto Grail in the spirit form.
Just,
The old Motto Grail, the gross one.
yeah. Because it's not Heaven's Feel. But yeah, enough
But
about
yes,
that Motto
it's
Grail.
been the minutes. Let's get back to this one. Break time, removal time.
Yep, it's gone. I think Wide Kide binged first. I hope that's not a sign.
Yup. Just stuff him in the background, underneath all the other stuff.
That's where he started. Two black
Ah.
figures clash against one another. Let's go! Salter versus Ryder. One is Ryder, running at great speed, striking at her enemy from all possible directions. Her long hair blown behind her. She looks like a beautiful shooting star. She's gonna break the molds. But shooting star is a small star after all. The swordsman who Ryder faces. Ryder cannot break through Saber's guard, as she firmly fixes herself on the ground and overwhelms Ryder. No matter how quickly Ryder leaps to attack her blind spots, Saber deflects the daggers with a single swing of her blade, striking Ryder in the same motion. Her severe firmness reminds me of a black sun. It's because she's tainted by it. A large star that will consume you once you draw near. Sakura, no. No matter how fast Ryder may move, an ephemeral shooting star can never match the light of one that burns in place.
Ephemeral.
Ephemeral. Words. Her sneak attack is repelled yet again, and she's wounded. So no, 10d6 or whatever Ryder would get. She can retreat as Saber counterattacks because of her superhuman speed. Ryder closes and withdraws in an instant, just like a black spark. But her efforts
Spark.
merely... Sparks like hi. But her efforts merely prevent a fatal blow. The difference in their powers is obvious. Ryder's speed decreases the more she attacks. High-speed movement and continuous offense. Natural healing that regenerates the wounds Saber sustains. She's not thinking about anything that comes after. She can't match Saber unless she uses all of her energy. Yeah, Ryder, just throw your daggers. Ryder's blocking Saber's attacks by attacking. Once Saber shifts to offense, she and her master will be killed instantly. Therefore, Ryder keeps running, knowing she'll eventually burn out. Her energy's lost with every passing second. Ryder says she could last 2 minutes. It's been 10 minutes since passing that limit. Ryder's legs are starting to give in to the strain. In contrast, Saber is unscratched. Ryder's attacks have not reached her, and she shows no fatigue. Technique, vitality, magical energy. Saber overwhelms Ryder in these three aspects. Therefore, once Ryder loses her speed, her sole advantage, Saber will shift to offense. Shaver. Ryder's speed is declining. It's only a matter of time before Saber catches up to Ryder's speed. A few more seconds. Ryder will be out of breath once her next attack is blocked. The instant Ryder loses her strength and magical energy, Saber will slice her body in half. But this has been predicted. Before they came to the cavern, the boy told Ryder of his prediction of this exact outcome. She knows she'll lose if she fights like this. There's only one way to change the outcome of death. Pegasus? They hold their breath and wait for the moment. Add theory. Pegasus. Ryder attacks Saber. At the same instant,
I loosen the restraint on my left arm.
what? And
Start.
the projection.
I'm disappearing. Loosening the shroud on Archer's arm.
Search.
I'm blown away.
Fight that mighty wind, Shiro. The wind's strong.
I'm losing my comprehension of what's before me. Let go of the right hand. Put the shroud back on. I can't bear it for even a second. I'll lose everything. I'll lose what I value.
Search. Select.
No. Every part of my body's dying at this moment. Ryder's fighting desperately. I can't whine about this. I have to do what I can and fight. I can't lose my concentration for even a second. Ryder's going to time it. I have to free my left arm so I can match her timing.
Select. Analyze.
But it hurts.
It's gonna project the daggers.
It's painful and scary. Quick. Quick is right.
It disappears. Something I value disappears. I can't remember what I lost. But what I kept in my heart cannot be recalled ever again. Defer, 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 defer.
Slash.
It's gone.
My right lung is torn from within. Not yet. I can't stay conscious. Ryder's also desperate. I won't lose. I give all I have to keep watching Ryder. Ryder's fighting her fight. I'll fight my own fight.
Ryder stops. Ryder must have exhausted her reserves of energy, because she's on her knees in front of Saber. Saber's sword moves. Ryder's going to be killed.
Save.
What? That wasn't the last choice. Oh, let me just bring the card count up to 70. Alright. Okay.
So,
Okay.
what are you thinking?
They needed to time this perfectly. We know what using another projection gets us.
Could we afford not to?
Gets the end of Shiro.
Remember, we had... how many left? 2 spare?
Oh, we had 2 left, right? Yes, we did have 2. Alright.
Alright.
I passed my limits. I forgot you used 2 in Sparksliner. I project a weapon to stop Saber while maintaining the projection for Ryder. I lose my cool. My thoughts surpass the speed of light and white out. Madness is in the past, and the perception of madness is the starting point.
トレースフラクタル
Trace. Fractal.
Shrinking endlessly, expanding endlessly, multiplying endlessly. The fantasy turns into chaos with law. It came from nothingness, but didn't come from nothingness, and many similarities arise from the expansion.
I am the bone of my soul.
I am the bone of my sword.
It's just there! It's just there!
It's just there.
I buried the sword I projected.
カラトボルグ
Khaled Bulk.
I could definitely hear the shift in his voice, sounding more like Archer. There's no need to aim. If this is a bad end, this is worth it. The image of it hitting is there, so this attack will surely hit Saber.
It's some unreturnable breaks.
I see the result with my ruptured left eye. Ryder has retreated from Saber. Having just repelled the spiral sword, Saber is unable to pursue her. The small opening lasts a mere 2 seconds. But those 2 seconds are more than Ryder needs.
We get the Noble Phantasm theme.
God. Noble Phantasm. God, this sucks. It's Saber's sort of promised victory. Noble Phantasm. 50 meters. Seeing the sudden gap between them, Saber instantly realizes Ryder's intention. Then there's only one way to oppose it. A strongest attack for a strongest attack.
It's Saber's Noble Phantasm that trips the theme. I was wrong.
It is! Because it's Black Saber's version. Black light flows out. A scorching wind bursts forth from Saber's sword. A comet will attack her in the next second. The strongest Noble Phantasm is employed to wipe out the pure white light from Ryder. Pegasus. Saber! Ryder lowers her stance. The summoning circle is already completed. A giant eye bound by blood materializes in front of her. Come on, Ryder! The sword, ready to beside her. Converging and spinning, the light on the star reaching the critical point. The black sun stands ready, the flare held in both hands. These fucking metaphors. Belera! Its true name is cast. Ryder's figure is instantly covered in white. Exa. The true name is revealed. The sword transforms into a blazing black flame. Oh, I didn't even get... Oh my god, I didn't even get it. It did it for me.
It did.
Ride the lightning. Alright. I don't think there's any way I can do them at the same time, so I'll just... There it is.
Yeah, they're both you.
Phone! Caliber! There. I can't be loud right now. The two lights in the
Riff.
cavern contend for supremacy. At that instant, I stop time. I accelerate all my processes, disguising that this instant is eternity.
Trace on.
Trace. On.
Such a good line. Yeah. Search, select, analyze, project. That's my role. The second projection. Magic that shaves away my existence. We can't beat Saber without it. We can't match Saber's noble phantasm. Even with Bellerophon. We knew that already. So I'm going to make her win. If Ryder's noble phantasm is inferior in force, I'll make up for that difference.
I am the bone of my sword.
I am the bone of my sword.
I already know what I have to use. The projection's completed in an instant. The greatest projection Archer knows. The noble phantasm that will lead Ryder to victory.
Bro. Ah, yes!
It's Wait, Shiro's never actually projected Roaius before.
And when he does, it has 4 petals.
Oh my god, it only has 4. I make it into reality using its true name. Shudder runs through my outstretched arm. Nerves, muscles, and blood dance around like mad. I frantically hold my convulsing left arm with my right. I can't stop the projection. The lights are still competing. If Ryder loses Ias now, she'll be vaporized in an instant. My left arm jumps about, while my shoulder fires bullets into my body. The magical energy I can't control explodes inside my body, and just like an eraser, turns Emiyashiro's body white. I roar out. I scream to ward off the pain and fear of losing myself. Bare magical energy is smashed. It completely destroys the balance between the two. Good scream. Scattering the fourth petal, the black ultimate light penetrated through. It fills the cavern with bright white light. Two servants are blown away. Ryder smashes against the wall at the exact speed at which she charged. Saber is hurled backward by Bellerophon and falls to the ground on her back. They're both alive. Ryder must have used up her magical energy, and she's still on the ground. But Saber, she's deeply wounded, but still has some power left. We barely had the edge in the confrontation of noble phantasms. Bellerophon had 90% of its light offset by Saber's holy sword. Run. I run without understanding what I have to do. I release the Azov sword while I run.
Saber.
I run to her. I run to her and straddle her defenseless body.
シロ
I don't know. Did she hit her head? Saber's looking at me absent-mindedly. How must I look to her? I'm on top of her, looking down with a dagger upraised. The knife, see? Saber's natural healing power is extraordinary. She'll regenerate unless I finish her off now. Finish her here. Who'll be killed unless I kill Saber, who's wounded and unable to fight back. My fragmented mind is strangely clear right now. She must be conscious again. Saber is staring at me with cold eyes.
Save.
Oh my god. You know, this reminds me of the knife scene.
It really does.
Ever since Shiro was in that position with the knife raised above her.
And he had to decide who he was going to save. Sakura or everyone else.
I know what the choice is, but I don't want to click it to it. Paragraphs of anyone. I kind of want to save her, but even though I know it's probably not the right choice. But I'm also worried about a Taiga Dojo.
You know what you have to do.
Stop it. This game is so mean.
It really is.
There's no hesitation. Holding her gaze, I bring down my heavy arm. There's no resistance. I end Saber's life with one blow. Why did this have to be the right choice? There were memories. There was the warmth of life. Her warmth was always by my side. I kill her along with those memories. I search through my mind and throw them away to where I can't find them again. They'll never return. I'll never recall her now. Such a thing will never be forgiven. I chose this path. I killed someone else to save Sakura. Using my own hands. I killed someone who protected me until the very end. Hey, Yoro.
Hey.
Neither regret nor confession will bring forgiveness. This is what it means to ally with someone. I'll keep sacrificing important things for the one I love. And on this path, there's nothing brilliant enough to make up for what I've lost.
でもセイバ
But Saber.
I'll search all my life for happiness that can measure up to what I've lost. I'll keep losing more than I gain, and I know I'll stop someday. But I'm going to take responsibility for stealing things away, even if I'm pathetic, comical, or meaningless. I don't know where I can find happiness, but I swear to myself that I'll never give up, even if I can't see the end.
ーありがとうお前に何度も助けられた
Thanks. You saved me many times.
The weight on my dagger disappears. Silent to the end, the dark swordsman sinks into the black shadow, her eyes fixed on me.
So before you hit next.
Huh? Oh, shit.
It's fine. Wait. Oh, okay. I thought we were saved by Minyuf.